everyone! So you may not know, but I spent all of January overseas outside of Australia, mostly in Italy and the UK. So I'm just coming back now and I wanted to show you all the things that I have purchased while I was overseas. So I've already filmed my hair care, skincare and makeup haul video, and that will have been posted before this one. So if you're interested in that, I'll post a link in the little eye icon above and in the description down below. But in this video I'm going to show you all of the perfumes that I purchased while I was overseas. So this year in 2018 I've decided I'm going to invest more time and energy into learning about perfume. It's something I've been really interested in for a number of years, but this is the first time I'm going to try and actually properly learn something about it. And because of that, I've decided to kind of expand my perfume collection. I did set myself a really strict goal of only purchasing 2 perfumes while I was overseas, and I well and truly didn't stick to that at all. I went way over budget. I purchased way more perfume than I expected, but I'm really excited about all of my purchases, so I'll just jump straight in and show you what I've got. I'll let you know that almost none of these products are in the boxes. Mostly that's because they were easier to travel with not in their boxes, or when I did put them in their boxes they came back in a really bad condition in my luggage. So I've just taken them out of the boxes. I only have the bottles to show you. This is also going to be a little bit more of an in-depth haul, so that I'll tell you all the different notes of all the perfumes as well. So if that's not something that interests you, you might want to go to a different video or check in with me later. So the very first perfume that I purchased was kind of a crazy purchase. This is from the brand Xerjoff, I think is how it's pronounced. It's spelled Xerjoff. It's a very well-known, very expensive Italian perfume company. This is from their Casa Morati collection, I'm pretty sure, or their Casa Morati range. All of them are packaged in these really lovely Art Nouveau inspired boxes, and I got the scent Dama Bianca. This is actually the only box that I kept because it's just really beautiful, and this is the actual bottle. So I got the 100ml bottle. It comes with a tassel, and then it has the Dama Bianca label on the front there. So the top notes of this one are lime and kumquat. The middle notes are Italian iris, Egyptian jasmine, lily of the valley, violet and lilac. The base notes are sandalwood, cedar, vanilla, ambrette, which is musk mallow, white musk and malt. It's described as a powdery vanilla woody scent. And if you're curious, I'm getting all my notes off of Fragrantica, which I'll have linked down below. That's basically a fragrance encyclopedia, so that's where I'm getting all my information for you. I really like this. It's just a really simple powdery white floral, which is just something that I really like, and it was my favorite of the scents that I tested in this store. This one I purchased in Rome, at a store that was recommended by some perfume bloggers that I was reading. I can't remember what it's called. If I can remember, I'll link that information down below. I'll try and link as much information as I can down below if you're curious about any of these fragrances. My next perfume purchases were some silly ones. The first one is one that isn't listed on Fragrantica. It's from Santa Maria della Scala, which is the name of the nunnery associated with the Duomo in Siena, I think. And this is the scent Tuscan Vanilla. It's just a really small vanilla scent. It's just a really simple vanilla, and I just got it because it was from Tuscany and I thought that was nice. And this other one that I purchased, again another small vial, it's Primavera Toscana by Erbario Toscano Perfumery. This was just a little like in the gift shops kind of perfume, but it really reminded me of Siena and of Tuscany, so I decided to purchase this one. The top notes in this one are lemon, cedar, and yellow mandarin. Middle notes are citruses, ylang-ylang, basil, sage, and cedar, and the base notes are black pepper and cypress. It's a really pure citrus scent. My mom doesn't like it. She thinks it smells kind of like surface cleaner or bathroom cleaner, something like that, but I really like it. My next purchase was another floral in Siena. This is from the perfume house Pierre, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't really know how to say it out loud. And it's from the Parfumerie Générale 15 range that he has. This is the scent Ilang Ivohibe. It's a ylang-ylang fragrance, basically. It's a yellow floral. So this one doesn't actually have very many layers to it. It's basically just ylang-ylang, vanilla, orange, and Egyptian jasmine. It's just I really like this one because it smells carbonated. To me it smells like a really bubbly, almost alcoholic kind of floral, and I really think it's a nice light, almost sweet floral, and I just really like it. This one I wore a few times while I was overseas, and I think it's going to be a really nice one for the spring-summer months. The next one that I purchased is a pretty standard one. This is Prada Candy Gloss. This is a limited edition, I think the most recent flanker for Prada Candy. It's the one that comes in the pink box with the lipsticks on it. This one I smelled while I was in duty free on my way overseas, and then I decided to purchase it while I was in Italy. This one is a really, really sweet, fruity, cherry scent. To me it almost smells like cordial, but not quite, and that's why I really like it. It doesn't quite reach the really concentrated syrupy fragrance, but it's really close and I quite like it. So the top note in this one is sweet and sour cherry. In the middle notes we've got orange blossom, and then at the base it's almond, vanilla and musk. I really like this one. Considering I don't really like Prada Candy, I really like this flanker. Next I've got one that I probably wouldn't have even picked up if I hadn't heard Amy from Amy Loves Perfume. I'll have her channel linked down below. She spoke about one of these called like Oud Bouquet or something like that, and she talked about how much she loved the bottle and the fragrance, and she described it from the range. This is from Lancome, and as far as I know this range of fragrances is not available in Australia. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's not. At least I've never seen it. So when I saw it in stores in Italy, I did decide to purchase one of them. This is Parfait de Roses, and it's described as a liqueur of rose. Pretty much all of them are like a rose-based fragrance, though I did also really like the jasmine one. This was just my favorite. It does smell like a very sweet rose, kind of has a little bit of a bakery sense to it in my opinion. So this one's described as a balsamic rose. The top notes are aldehydes, the middle notes are liqueur and 2 different types of roses, and then the base notes got some tonka bean, some orris, and a few other things, vanilla as well. So it's kind of a sweeter, more gourmand rose in my opinion, and I just really like it. I'm very excited to wear this during the winter months, and it does have a really beautiful bottle. So it's got a metal plate on the front there, and then on the side each of the bottles has a different floral designed metal plate, so it's just a really beautiful bottle. I also did like a few of the other ones, but this was definitely my favorite. My next purchase was one that I made while I was in the UK from Jo Malone, but I actually stumbled across these fragrances initially in Florence, Italy. I think I had heard of the Jo Malone tea range, the Oriental Tea collection, but I'd never seen it in store in Sydney, and then when I did see it in store in Italy, I looked up a lot of reviews and got more information about it. My favorite of them was the Silver Needle Tea, but I decided, because I'm still quite new to fragrances and I'm still learning a lot about it, that I kind of wanted to get the entire set. So I did purchase this little set here. So this is all 6 of the tea fragrances in 15ml bottles. I also really loved that they're identical miniatures of the full size 75 and 175ml bottles, and they're sprayers. So I really liked that about it. So yes, it's got 6 different teas, and I'll quickly run through the important facts about each of them. So the first one is Silver Needle Tea, which is my favorite one of them, and it's a musky green citrus. So the top notes in this one are bergamot and saffron, the middle notes are mimosa and rose, and the base notes are musk and herbal different notes. I think it's just a really nice, light, airy, again, kind of a sparkling kind of scent. I just thought it was absolutely beautiful, and I was going to purchase a full size of this one before I saw the little set. The next one is Darjeeling, which is described as a white floral. And this one has jasmine, freesia, white flowers, artemisia, and green accord in that one. So it's just, again, a very simple white floral. Next is a lot of people's least favorite based on the reviews that I've watched. This is the Jade Leaf Jo Malone fragrance, and some people describe this as like a swampy pond, and it does definitely have a lot of greenness to it, which I can understand would make you think of like kind of pond situations, but it's described as a fresh, spicy green scent. This fragrance contains grapefruit, sesame, olibanum, fir resin, and mate. I don't actually know how to pronounce that, but it is a really nice fresh green scent. The woman I bought these off said that she loves to wear that on really, really hot days, so it's just that kind of really fresh green scent that I thought was really nice. Next in the line is Oolong. This is my second favorite of the range besides Silver Needle. This one is a really warm, sweet scent, and it's very, very soft on the skin. This one, once I spray it, it's pretty difficult to smell on the skin, but it's just a really nice, warm, comforting kind of scent. So this one includes tonka bean, hay, cacao pod, honey, and tobacco. So a very warm, deep scent. The next one is Midnight Black Tea, and this is my least favorite of the collection. This one is an amber balsamic kind of scent, and while it is a really nice scent, amber is probably one of my least favorite ingredients in perfumes. And this one probably is the one I would wear the least out of all of them, even though they are all really nice, light, easy fragrances. Hence why I felt like I could purchase the entire set. So the notes in this one are laudanum and gayic wood. Again, another one I'm not quite sure how to pronounce. And then lastly in this range is the Golden Needle Tea, which is a woody, warm spice. And the notes in this one are leather, woody notes, and spicy notes. So that's the whole tea collection that I purchased. The last little fragrance I purchased is this tiny little one from the Cotswold Perfumery, which is pretty much a famous perfumery in the Cotswolds and in England for creating a unique fragrance to be sold at Buckingham Palace called Palais. So they are pretty famous and they've been around for a really long time, so I went in and I got the Muguet fragrance that they have, which is pretty much a pure Lily of the Valley scent. It's a bit old-fashioned. Some people think it's a bit old lady-ish, but I just think it's a really nice, simple Lily of the Valley scent. So those are all the fragrances that I purchased while I was overseas. I'll have as much information down below as I possibly can, as well as a link to my Fragrantica account in case you want any more information about any fragrance in particular. Please let me know if this is a video that interests you, that you'd like more similar ones from me in the future. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye!